Hello, welcome to another episode of Breakthrough Business. My name is Adesewa Greg-Ighodaro. I'm the founder and CEO of Pioneer Fresh Creative Concepts Limited. Okay, so I'll start by saying that my mentor usually says that if you don't know how to serve God, then you can't know how to serve humanity. And everything that we have been called to do is embedded in those two things, serving God and serving in humanity, even in business. I'm going to explain this. Have you ever really sat down to, identify and just track out what your bottom line really is in your business? If you've never taken an intentional step towards that, I'm going to help you do that now. God is the first businessman that we know about in scripture. The Bible opens up and says that he created everything, and this is me just paraphrasing the book of Genesis chapter 1 and 2. So the Bible opens up and says that he created the firmament, created the waters, created the moon and the sun, and then created the fish, created everything. And then he says, let us make man in our own image. Why did God have to make man in his own image? God was walking, number one. He was going to walk from the place of rest. And maybe I'm going to explain that in another video. But here's the thing. In Genesis chapter 1, we see God say, I have put man in this garden. Man needs to tend, or man needs to work this garden. And then we see God bring another person into the picture, right? And he says, I'm going to make a helpmeet for you. Of course, you know what a helpmeet means. It's going to help you. So let's put it in business context. If you really look at it, people are your bottom line, not products, not profits. Not product, not profit. Because God could have just created everything in the earth and not created any human being and just sit down in the heavens and be excited by the trees that are growing, the apples that are bringing fruits. But no. Because this is the way it happens. Every person that you meet in business, you have a potential to transmit or transfer the life of Christ through whatever it is that you do. So if you're not looking and paying attention to not just your clients, because I have to come to that, not just your client, but even those who are working with you, your employees. If you begin to really understand that the essence of the business is actually to grow people. And in growing people, of course, you're growing profit. You're growing potential. And so when God is bringing you into business, whether as a newbie or whether as someone who has been in business for a long time, it's time for you to start paying attention to your bottom line. People. Grow people. Grow potential. Understand why people come into your lives. Understand partnerships. Understand why you need to connect with people beyond what you're selling. Beyond the services that you're providing. You are meeting a need in the hearts of people, and that's what's really important. Somebody might patronize you because of how they feel when they're around you or when they interact with whatever service or product that you bring out. And so it's time for you to begin to intentionally track what you're really focusing on in your business, because for God, it's about people. The profit will come, most definitely. I mean, when you're working with more people, you definitely, and more good people, more understanding people, more profitable potential people, then most definitely you're going to get profits. It's time for you to begin to intentionally track those who come to you as your clients and those who work with you as employees. Grow them, pay attention to them, and I trust that everything will be well. God bless you.